College student dumps 240,000 carrots onto campus for a wild reason. Have you ever looked at a Jackson Pollock splatter painting and thought, what the heck? Undergraduates at Goldsmiths University had a similar reaction when an art student dumped 240,000 carrots on the campus, smack dab in the middle of a public space. Why? Fellow students wondered about the waste. What was the reasoning? Once they found out, they produced a controversial response of their own. Onlookers watched in awe as a red truck began dumping a seemingly endless flow of carrots onto Goldsmiths campus. While many students filmed the bizarre scene clearly confused, others started fuming. What a waste of carrots! Well, it was a bit more complicated than that. London MFA student Raphael Perez Evans masterminded the enormous obstructive pile of carrots, 240,000 of them to be exact. His September 29, 2020 stunt turned out to be more than just a prodigious pile of rabbit food. The dumping was all for Raphael's art installation, Grounding. The installation, which boasts nearly 32 tons of carrots, was a part of the school's Master of Fine Arts degree show during the first week of October. Raphael here drew questions. Considering Raphael's art piece was so loud, his peers took plenty of pictures and videos of the carrot mountain, promptly posting them to Instagram and Twitter. It wasn't long before news of Raphael's installation went viral and critics pounced. Raphael's eco-friendly classmates weren't shy in admitting they felt his art was wasteful and a bit tone-deaf. They suddenly became art critics with a cause. What's so artful about food waste? Well, Grounding was actually intended to bring light to protests performed by European farmers who react against a central government which devalues their labor, agency, and produce, said Raphael. See, Raphael saw an injustice few others did. Dwindling prices of fruits and veggies have been hurting farmers around the world, costing them money and forcing them to get rid of the bountiful supply of produce they spent all season growing. As the market value drops, hardworking farmers get angrier. Outspoken farmers have performed dumping protests, which involve creating mountains with unsold produce in public spaces to bring awareness to the waste of food caused by plummeting prices. While this tactic may be petty, it gets the word around. According to Raphael's website, the piece is a site-specific intervention exploring some of the tensions and visibility between the rural and the city that brings into contact two disparate forms: a large contemporary glass university building and French carrots. In layman's terms, in the city, we're not very connected to the processes of how the things we consume are produced, under which circumstances and conditions, Raphael said. With a giant pile of carrots, he set out to change this, though the fight became much different than he anticipated. The produce in the piece are unwanted carrots that the food industry in the UK deems not worthy of shelves, Raphael said. But whether or not they were worthy of the shelves, and despite Raphael's good intentions, his peers were still peeved. While Grounding can be considered a protest in and of itself, angry students started a counter-protest. They began collecting and cooking carrots from Raphael's piece, making use of what they saw as pretentious food waste. Said students began selling meals made from the carrots, the proceeds going to 4 local food banks: Deptford Reach, Lewisham Food Bank, Peckham Community Kitchen, and Fairshare. The results were impressive. The students made everything from soups, beef stew with carrots and potatoes sounds excellent, to muffins to, you guessed it, mini carrot cakes. They collected more than $2,100 and soon their mission started taking off. The students even created an Instagram account in protest of Raphael's installation, @Goldsmithscarrots. The account's bio read, "Every day I wake up and dump my silly little load of carrots on my silly little university." In all seriousness, the Instagram account also offered reasoning for such critical opinions of Grounding. Lewisham is one of the poorest boroughs in London, and this mass dumping of carrots at Goldsmiths is beyond insensitive. It's a massive slap in the face, read one Instagram post. Soon critics grew louder. A comment on another @Goldsmithscarrots post read, "What was created here? How exactly is this carrot stunt going to help? It creates more controversy than awareness. Instead of trying to get reactions or shock value, they could have made a mural, furniture, meals, beverages, etc. Any of those ideas would have shown the loads of wasted food." Raphael has arranged for the carrots to be removed at the end of the exhibition run and donated to animals, a Goldsmiths spokesperson relayed, likely in hopes of calming the masses. But clearly the frustrated students didn't sit and twiddle their thumbs until they saw that happen. No matter what side of Carrot Gate you're on, something good did come out of Raphael's grounding installation. Money went towards helping people in need, and unworthy carrots were repurposed for feeding animals.